Hey, boo boo kitties. Hey, boo, hey. What's good, y'all? It's the girl, the guy's name, 5 4 head gang. You know what I'm saying? Coming back with another video teaching you how to edit and flex and slay all on your iPhone 8. All on your iPhone 8. Boo boo kitties, I created this new banner art yesterday, and I think I'm going to be using this as my new banner art because, baby, when I say she ate, left no crumbs, no crumbs. So, I'm going to be showing you, boo boo kitties, exactly how I've been creating channel banner art since 2015 when I first launched my YouTube channel, and how I create it for my customers to make sure that when you create your design, it fits perfectly within the YouTube dimensions. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, boo boo kitties, is we are going to go over to Google. Okay, again, this is how I've always created my channel banner arts. Okay, they say that if it's not broken, don't fix it. So this is how we do it, honey. So you're going to go over to Google and you are going to type in channel banner size. Okay, these are the dimensions of the channel banner size, you guys. It's 2560 by 1440. But what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the images tab. Okay, you're going to go over to the images tab and you're going to want to click this gray template here. All right, now there's a variety of gray templates, and I know you're probably like, the girl, the guy's name, gang. Which one do I do? I want to make sure I'm getting the right one. What do I do? What do I do? So I'm going to make sure that in the description, as well as in a pinned comment, I'm going to provide a link for you guys so that when you are downloading your channel banner art, it's the same exact one that I use. So this is the one that I use, you guys, where it says TV, desktop, Max, tablet, all of that good stuff. I'm going to make sure to provide the link so that you can just easily download this image. So we're going to hop right into Canva. Now, this is the design. This is basically the images that I'm going to be using for my channel banner art, opposed to going over to upload during this tutorial. So anytime that you need to upload an image, if you don't have any images here that you want to use, just go to upload and upload files, you guys. But just to kind of speed this tutorial ahead, I already uploaded all of the images I'm going to be using for the banner art, as well as our template. Okay, now when you first open Canva, you guys, earlier in the tutorial I said that there's two ways that you can create your channel banner art. The first way that you can create it, you guys, is you can go into Canva, you go to templates, and you can basically type in the search bar here, search thousands of templates here. You can type in YouTube banner art. There's going to be a variety of pre-made templates. You can just kind of adjust and modify to your liking. Personally, I always do my designs from scratch, you guys. So this is how I create my channel banner arts. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the home page. These circular icons, we're gonna scroll over to custom size, and you are gonna type in 2560 by 1440. And you see how before I even typed in the height, this came up that says suggested. It says YouTube banner art is cut off so you can't see it. You're going to select that because we want to work with the exact dimensions for our banner art to fit, you guys. A lot of my new customers and clients, they always ask me when I'm creating my designs, or when they seek me to create their banner arts, or for my students in my academy, they always ask me like, hey, like I did my banner art, but it's not fitting. There's a piece of it that's cut off. This is why, because you want to make sure that you have the excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. You want to make sure that you have the exact dimension. So make sure it's 2560 by 1440 when you are creating a new design in Canva. And again, underneath suggested, we're just going to tap this here, but I already have a design that have those dimensions. So yes, you guys, and I have the banner art that I created yesterday because I'm going to be going back and forth to look at, the design so that I can duplicate this for you guys. So again, for the purpose, not again, I didn't say this yet, but for the purpose of this video to kind of speed on along, you guys, anytime that you want to import images to use for your banner art, you're going to go over to uploads and do upload files. But just to speed this tutorial along, boo boo kitties, I uploaded all of the images I'm going to be using for my banner art and just put them down here. And I've already imported the channel banner size template that we downloaded from Google. So that's the first thing you're going to do, boo boo kitties. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is upload this image here that we just downloaded from Google. All right, and we are going to drag this all the way to the top left corner over here, and we are going to drag this down. Now, do you see how that just fit perfectly, right? I didn't have to do any of this where there's a piece cut off. I didn't have to do this to enlarge it at all. No, this is how you know you've gotten the correct image, you guys, when you're able to just drag this up top and drag this to the corner and it fits perfectly. This is how you know you've gotten the right one. But again, I'll provide the link down below so that you can download the same one that I always use. Now, as you can see here, you guys, where it says text and logo safe area, this slim thin bar here, this is where we're going to be creating our design. And this is how we assure that our design is going to fit perfectly when we upload it to YouTube without any problems. So the first thing that I'm going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is I am going to go into elements and I'm going to go to shapes. I'm going to choose a square. And I'm going to make this square white by going up to this yellow circle, hitting white. And again, you guys, when I'm doing my designs, I'm not going to do this to make it a large square, okay? I want it to fit exactly within this elongated rectangle here. And I'm just going to drag this over here, okay? So this is what we're going to be working with. Boom. Like this. Let me just make sure. Alrighty. Just like this, right? Now, the second thing that I'm going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is I am going to basically align a variety of pictures of myself all along this white elongated rectangle. And the reason why I did this is because I want it to be a little bit of space when I am doing my pictures, when I'm adding my pictures. So what do I mean by that? Let me show you guys. So instead of doing my pictures like this, where it's like side by side, I want it to be like a bit, I want it to have a bit of white in between like this, as you can see. So we're just going to do that, you guys, really quickly. And again, this is such a great and easy way to do your banner art because you're only going to be able to, you are not going to become frustrated and discouraged as many of my students are because they're just so irritated that when they do their banner art, they're just like Ryan, the girl with the guy's name. It doesn't come out right, you know? So this is exactly how I always do my banner arts, you guys. And just to make sure that the space is the same dimensions, you see how if it's too close, Canva is letting me know up, you got to move it. And now each one says 14, 14, 14. That's how you know that it's an even space, you guys. So I'm just going to add these images. And if you don't have a variety of images, you guys, you can always use the same image since it's going to be in the background. So I'm just going to do this all the way until the end. And creating your banner art, Boo Boo Kitties, it doesn't have to be complicated. I want you guys to have fun with this. I do have a playlist, Boo Boo Kitties, for you to see more of my tutorials on how to create a channel banner art. It's more simplistic and basic, you guys. This one is a bit more intricate, but you know I'm going to be showing you how to do beginner, intermediate, and advanced designs with Kitties, okay? I'm going to be putting y'all on 14, and then I already know there's not enough space for this picture. I'm going to delete, and we have space for one more, but it's okay. It's going to be cut off, but that's fine because, again, this is going to be in the background. So make sure that it fits the square first, well, this rectangle like this. And then I'm going to move it over, make sure it says 14. Boom. All right. So this is going to be my background with these images. All of the white bars have the same. And you see how I just moved this gray right here? And I could tell because you see where the purple line is up here. You want to make sure that stays in place. All right. So we have that there. The next thing I'm going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is I am going to go over to elements. I'm going to go to square again. And I'm going to cover this entire space, you guys. This is how you create that transparent color over your images, right? So I'm going to click this elongated rectangle that we just imported, and I'm going to choose this pink here, right? But I still can't see the images behind it, but that's because we have to adjust the transparency. So what I just did, you guys, okay, I just selected this rectangle that we just created. I selected these three dots, and right to the left of animate, you see kind of like this gradient square. Let's do it again. Select the rectangle, you guys, press the three dots to the left of animate. There's those three square, this is this gradient square here. We're going to adjust the transparency like this. Okay, we are going to adjust the transparency. And before I forget, you guys, this is the image I'm going to be using on top of these pictures. So I'm just going to press duplicate because I actually need this image here. I forgot to leave that out. So yes, you guys, okay? Alrighty. So now we have our images in the background. We've aligned all of our images. We've added a transparent shape over it, you guys, to create kind of like that background effect. So boom. Now, the next thing we're going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, you are going to select an image that you would like to use. I'm going to be choosing this one, and I only want my shoulders up, okay? So what I'm going to do first is, with this image selected, I'm going to select this image, and right above, you see where it says BG Remover. This stands for Background Remover. We're going to remove the background like this, okay? Let me just make this a bit bigger. And now we are going to crop. We are going to crop this image like so. And anytime I crop an image, you guys, you see how there's extra space here? I just like to cut that down so that it's like this, okay? Because sometimes when it's all this space, it's like it's unnecessary. I just cut this down right here. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is I'm just going to resize this so that it fits within this rectangle, okay? I'm not going to do this, all right? Because once I upload this to YouTube, the only thing that's going to show is going to be this. Alrighty, this is the purpose of us utilizing this template, to make sure that we stay within the YouTube channel banner art dimensions. Alrighty, so now I'm going to do this. The next thing I'm going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, while this image is highlighted, I'm going to go over to edit, which is to the left of BG Remover. I'm going to go to shadows. I'm going to tap glow. I'm going to change the color, this black circle, to white. And I want the intensity to be like, I'll do 100 so it really pops out. I'm going to do the blur to like 72, and then the size of I'm going to do 22 like this. All right, so you can even memorize these. So the size is 22, the blur amount is 72, the color is white, and the intensity is orange. I was playing around with this last night, so I just remembered the numbers for you guys. And you can see this is how you create that glow, right? And we're just going to enlarge this like this. Boom. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is while this is highlighted, we're going to duplicate. We're going to make a copy and do the same thing here. Move this over a little bit like this. But we want this to flip. So while this image is highlighted, we're going to go up here, press flip, flip horizontally. And now we have the same image, just a mirror of the same image, right? So now that we have that, Boo Boo Kitties, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, I really want to kind of create like a smoke effect, right? So we're going to go over to elements, and I'm going to do pink smoke. Pink smoke like this. Let's see what we come up with. I'm going to do pink smoke, you guys. I'm going to choose this one here. You can't really see that one. So let's see how this looks. I'm going to delete this one here. Just to kind of create that smoke effect, right? And I'm going to do it large like this. But you see how it's in front of my picture, and I don't want it in front of my picture. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to select my picture. Also, I'm going to bring this down because we don't need the rest of that because it's not going to be seen anyway. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I actually used a smaller cloud here. You just can't see it. So I'm kind of just doing something where you can actually see it for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to select this image here, press these three dots at the top, go to position and press to front so that it's all the way at the front like this. I'm going to do the same thing over here, select the three dots, position to front so that it's all the way at the top of all the layers. So now we have kind of like this pink smoke effect, which we want. The next thing we're going to do, Boo Boo Kitties, is hop over to text, add a heading like this. And now I'm going to type in the girl with the guy's name, gang gang. But before I type in the girl with the guy's name, you guys, this is what I like to do. I'm going to just do TGW, TGN for the girl with the guy's name. And I'm going to choose the font to be Horizon. So we're going to click over here where it says CANVA Sans at the top. We're going to do Horizon. Keep moving this, guys. Okay. We're going to do Horizon, Boo Boo Kitties. And I kind of want it to be behind my image like this, right? But first, before we even adjust this, you guys, because again, you see how it's on top of my pictures? I don't want it to be on top of my pictures. So we're just going to select our image again, three dots, position to front so that it's in front of the text. Select the image, three dots, position to front so that it's in front of the text. This is what we want. Now going back to the text, I'm going to select the text, Boo Boo Kitties, and I'm going to change this to white. I'm going to select this A up here to get access to the colors. I'm going to select white. Now, while this text is still selected, I really wanted to have that neon glow effect. So while this is still highlighted, you guys, I'm going to go over to the three dots. I'm going to go to effects, and I'm going to go to neon, as you can see here. And you can adjust the intensity like so. So I'm going to do it where you can, I feel like if I do too much, it's going to be too much. So this is good. Boom, like this. The next thing I'm going to do with Kitties is add another text. So we're going to go over to text. I'm going to do subheading. And I want this text to literally sit on top of TGW, TGN, but I want it to be my actual channel name spelled out, the girl with the guy's name. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in the girl with the guy's name, and I want it to be all lowercase because we are going to do this in script. And anytime that I'm doing any type of text to any of my designs, you guys, I really like to do font pairings, which is great for branding. So I'll always do something with a regular font, not regular font, yeah, like a regular font, and then I'll do one that's cursive. So now that we have the girl with the guy's name, I'm going to change the color, tap A. I'm going to change this to black, and then I'm going to, oop, it didn't change, Boo Boo Kitties, let's go back. All right, change it to black. Now I'm going to change the text. I'm going to hit CANVA Sans and change it to Brittany, to Brit. And I want this to sit on top of the girl with the guy's name like this. So this is perfect. Perfect. Just like this. Boom. Okay, I see how popping this is so far. Make this a little smaller. Like this, okay? Now, I'm going to go over to elements. I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to hit square under shapes, you guys. And I'm going to select this pink circle. So open up the color wheel. I'm going to change this to white. And I am basically just going to add just 3 words describing my channel, you guys, okay? I'm going to make this a bit smaller like this so that it lays. And you see how the girl with the guy's name in cursive is over this box? This is what I want. If you want your box to be in front of your text, you see how this text, the girl with the guy's name, overlaps the white square, this white rectangle. If you don't want that, I want that because I just love the overlapping effect. But if you don't want that, you want your white box to be on top, you would just select duplicate, and you see how now it's on top of the text. It's not overlapping, and you can just delete the white rectangle behind it. But I want mine to be like this. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to go over to text again. I'm going to do add a subheading, and I'm going to just describe my channel in like 3 words: iPhone editing tutorials, like this. I'm going to go over to CANVA Sans, and I'm going to change this font to Anton. Actually, I'm going to change it to bright. Alrighty, like this. And I actually want this to be a bit longer. And then we're going to just drag the text over. You can adjust the text like so and make sure that it fits. I'm going to do a little longer and make sure that it is centered. Alrighty, so we got that, you guys. And then the last thing I'm going to do, just for like a little finishing touch, I'm going to go over to elements, and I'm going to type in heart. I'm going to choose this heart here because it looks like a scribble, which I like. And I'm just going to change the color to white like this. And again, because this is the newest element that I've added, it's going to be on top of everything. It's going to be on top of my image, but I don't want it on top of my image. So what are we going to do? We're going to select our image here of ourselves, the 3 dots, position, and select to front. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to highlight the heart design that we just brought in, bring it over here. I'm going to press these 2 squares right in between the lock symbol and the trash can symbol. Okay, this is how you create a copy. I'm going to do the same thing over here, but I want it to be flipped. So we're going to go up here where it says flip horizontally, and do the same thing, but again, it's in front of my image. So we're going to select our image, 3 dots, position to front. And it looks like we have our banner art, Boo Boo Kitties. I'm just going to adjust this smoke here. And we have our banner art, Boo Boo Kitties. Now, before you upload this to your YouTube channel, you guys, you're going to want to select the back here, which is the gray area. And you're going to click delete. Alrighty, we're going to select delete. Now, let's see how this uploads. And I want to show you guys something as well. So I'm going to do this one up top. I'm going to press delete. Oops, we didn't want to do that. I'm going to change this to white. And I'm going to download this image here as a PNG so that it's the highest quality. If you are just on your iPhone, your banner art is going to probably show just like this. If you're on your iPad, your banner art is going to show like this. If you're on your desktop, you're going to be able to see the entire image, okay? I just want to put that out there. This is why it's important for you to really use that template that we just downloaded. Alrighty, boo boo kitties. So now that we downloaded, we're going to go over to YouTube Studio. All right, and we are going to tap the top right corner up here. We're going to tap our channel. We're going to tap here, choose from photos. Now, you see what I mean, you guys? So on all of the devices, they're going to be able to see what they need to see, which is both the images, which is perfect. You see the images to the left with the heart and to the right to the heart. They'll be able to see that in its entirety on a desktop, but on an iPad, on an iPhone, you'll be able to see the main part, which is the two images, the girl with the guy's name, iPhone editing tutorials, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video, boo boo kitties. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and you know we're going to be coming with these daily uploads, these weekly uploads, boo boo kitties.